this is our model Yasmin, and Yasmin's curls are Botticelli and a little Corticelli. And again, I'm getting these references from Curly Girl, a Handbook by Lorraine Massey. And so Yasmin, if you'll go ahead and lay back. And we're going to use Shamfree from CurlyWorld as her cleanser and detangler to start with. And again, just remember when you are cleansing that you're really focusing on the scalp and your fingertips, creating that friction to loosen any dirt particles or buildup. And because Shamfree is also a detangler, we have our bowl of water here. So we're going to add water to her hair and start detangling. Gently pulling it apart. You don't have to fight with knots. You just have to give it a little extra love. We're going to rinse this out. Then we're going to go in with the Terms and Conditions from CurlyWorld as her conditioner. And we're going to make sure to start on the ends because that's what needs the most moisture. The ends are always the driest. And we're just using our fingers to work it through the hair, adding water every step of the way. Again, that water, gives it slip and helps create a consistency that is able to actually become part of the hair and give it the hydration and the moisture that it needs to be its curly best. Okay, so it's well hydrated now, it's free of any tangling. So the next thing is we're going to go ahead and determine where we want it to be. So in other words, we're going to set it up to dry. So we're going to give her a little off-center part. Of course, right now when somebody's laying in a shampoo or a cleansing bed, we're defying gravity a little bit. When you're standing up in a shower, it's much easier. A lot of people will say, oh, my hair part's naturally this way or that way. And usually it's been trained to do that. We're just not aware. And you can train it to do something else. You can change your part if you want. It's actually good for your hair to do. And for her texture, hair, and curls, we're going to rinse some of the conditioner out. I'd say we're leaving about 50% in. And this is a bamboo fabric that we're using. And go ahead and sit up and flip over. And the reason for flipping is so that we can reach all the hair. It's efficient. And we don't need styler on the root area near the scalp. So most of our work is, styling is done, halfway down. So we take the gel, rub our hands together for even distribution. Gently, you could do prayer hands. For these conditioning gels, you can also gently work it through if you want, and then always scrunching on the ends. And for her type of curls also, we're not trying to dry it, we're more removing the drip. Air drying is always best for curls. In fact, the other day I had to be somewhere and I had just done my hair and I wanted it dry. So when I got in my car, I blasted the heat, full everything, and within 20 minutes my curls were dry. So that is one option. And flip back. So how you come back is really important because her curls are well defined. She could flip back like that. Now, if your hair is wavier, that movement could kind of loosen it. So you could also roll back. So what I mean is like this. And then it's a much more gentle move for wavy or wavicelli hair. And then we want her hair to dry with a little lift on top. So we are going to use the Pick Me Ups from CurlyWorld. You could also use clips. That's another option. And just simply lift the curls and put a clip in it. You could do that. The picks are way easier to use. Just showing you all your options. Okay, so we're going to set Yasmin's curls free. So it's pretty much dry, slightly damp on the ends. But we're going to take the picks out and the clips. And so if you will also flip upside down. And we are going to diffuse for just a couple of minutes. It's slightly damp on the ends, and I just want it a little drier than that. To show you, but at home, let it air dry. So this is what we refer to as zhuzhing, and you just put your hands on the scalp, and you keep your hands on the scalp. You just kind of move it a little bit, and that loosens the curls and softens it up. And flip back. Lovely. And there you have Yasmin curls.